time. very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. He says it do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Damn, bro.
There's the whistle. Manchester United need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. He has found a way through. Oh, good read. That was well played.
Good read.
Well stopped.
Good read.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack. He's rising! Oh, that is a terrific save! Liverpool have their second corner now. That has been blocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's been slipped through. He's had it taken off him. Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways. Striking all-rounder. Yeah, he's got the... Yamal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up. Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. And they're quick to get it back. Van Dijk. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note? Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here. Rijkaard. Sosa. Silvestre. Nearly, but not quite. Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision there. De Bruyne. So we're still where we started right now. That looks a cracking ball. Wan-Bissaka. Back on the ball again. This is Shevchenko. He's chance!
Oh my god.
And we have liftoff! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips the fences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that. Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. Somewhat off target. Aims beyond the defence. Yehi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well for his man. Just eases him off the ball. Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. He's there to retrieve it. He's shifting through the gears here. Picks out, and a chance! Goal! Manchester United!
Easy, bro.
Oh, huge goal! Massive goal! They hit the reset button, and we're back where we were. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way. Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play. It's starting to look very interesting, this. Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. It should be the goalkeepers, and it is. too much. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Crunching tackle. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's not an especially good pass, that. Wan-Bissaka. Looking for a run. And that is out of play. Wan-Bissaka. Good looking ball. And he was quick to react. Wan-Bissaka. Yamal has created one goal already. He's felt that, hasn't he? The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Sesko. And the ball is out of play. And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne. Looking to play it in.
Has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, whistle too any moment. Yamal. He's picked his way through. De Bruyne, and he's whipped it across. Trossard. Oh, easy pickings there. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Not the worst challenge in the world, Peter, but this really isn't the time for it, is it? There is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there. Always paid for it. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here. Shevchenko! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half? Manchester United are pretty happy with the way they performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get the equaliser. This isn't bad at all. It has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Squeeze it through. Tries to pass it through. Messi! He scored! Well, Peter, talk about how to make a difference. He made the best of this period when quite a few players had barely settled back into the game. Some brilliant work from the skipper here. Oh, delicious, such devilish goal. Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter. There's the shot! Messi could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon? I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running. De Bruyne. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Chips it through. It's really well cleared. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Through pass. Played out towards the right wing. Crosses it in. And has been knocked away. Oh, greatly! Oh, he's been caught. That's another goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh,
Such a clever touch. Now the delivery.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Threads one in. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri wins the duel this time. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good for him.
Neatly clipped into space. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, now he can run. He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Sheshko clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Shevchenko stood his ground strongly. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. The most accurate pass. Alaba. Nuno Mendes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
He's a lucky boy. I've seen cards issued for less. Here's hoping he stays out of further trouble.
Shevchenko is standing over this one.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Shevchenko! Decent hit from there. His interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, super fine. He is through here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Let me see. Well, see, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko receives it in a good position here.
You can never be sure of runners in space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. It's not going to get any further than that. Mbappe has been caught there. It's foul.
Mbappe.
Our voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now. They are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like this. It's time to respond in kind of the game.
Corner number 2 then.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's Hazard! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Diogo Dallo picks it up out wide. That's good play. Pitches it off him. Shevchenko given the lift of his goal, And he's picked out the run. And the pass surprising everyone, not in a good way. Yehi. Struggling on and making good progress. That pass isn't the best. Alex Fernandez. Camavinga. And that will be it. Manchester United are going up. And now they can breathe. definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Colour and passion just oozing through the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a piece of it. gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Now it's Messi. Silvesh making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe really that he's already made up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game with you, in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Akanji. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Rodri. Getting too much time on the ball here.
Apa sih passing-passing gak jelas?
Akanji. Getting back to the goalkeeper. Another Silva.
Kalah.
Alonso. Akanji. Rodri. And it's Gerrard. And it's Messi.
Neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Rodri. Gerrard. Never out of the action for very long. Akanji. And Mendes.
Itu langsung.
Akanji.
Kocak.
Alexander-Arnold. Akanji. Bernardo Silva. All the way back. Akanji. Bernardo Silva. Gerrard. And it's Messi. Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. And Akanji. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Xabi Alonso. Pretty loose pass.
Cuma dia semua minus.
Bernardo Silva. And Akanji. Bernardo Silva. Akanji. Now he's running up.
Goblok gitu.
A collective sigh of relief through the defence. Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets finished.
Alexander-Arnold. Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. Works it forward. Messi. And it's Xabi Alonso. Bernardo Silva. Alexander-Arnold wants to run onto this. Ah, such a clever touch. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Xabi Alonso making good progress on the right-hand side. And that has been cleared. Messi. Casemiro. Nicely worked. Sesko. There's the delivery. Oh, good effort.
Cemas
And
kan.
header just off target.
Position apa namanya? Dia tuh enggak
The accuracy.
Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. That's Gerrard. Bernardo Silva. Great vision. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Extraordinary. Signals the end of the first period. Eased enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side gets off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So, straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I can imagine both managers have been in years with the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Diallo providing an outlet on that. Getting up there!
토마스가
Oh, the header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Akanji is very much of the non-show pass school of defending. Xabi Alonso. Spread it left. Akanji. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Mbappe. And it's Xabi Alonso. Looking to play it in. Can he finish? Diogo Dallo can clear it away. If you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. That's looking for the flank. He is through here. Takes a shot. That was quite a hit. Good pressing, squeezing the play. You won't be happy with that one. Just back here, probably the best option. Bernardo Silva. And pass is the best. He's not happy with that challenge, but the referee is letting go. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Akanji. Box for safety. Bernardo Silva. Gerrard. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Trossard. Trossard. Shevko. Tries to pass it through. And he's held on the finish! And he stuck it away! And we have left off! That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the goal gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Diogo Dallo.
Itu kan kau, habis kau.
Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick close to these. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in here, so let's see.
Now Diallo.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moments to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. That is a great pick out. So, Oh!
He's
And that really should have been that.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Another silver. And it's forced to go back. Yes. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Xabi Alonso. Goes to Cristiano Ronaldo. Where it came from. Chance!
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And we have our very first corner. Gerrard plays it short. Gerrard. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And again he is at his elastic best.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Manchester United, moments now away from seeing this one out.
That's good play from him.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Portugal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball in front and ensure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
That is as far as it goes. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly sometimes. So bring it on. High expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colour and passion just oozing through the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a piece of it. And we're underway.
Well, when it comes to strikers, Peter, you're not going to get much better than this man, Eto. Fast, strong, energetic.
And of course with a medal collection to prove it all.
Yeah, and another outstanding quality of his is leadership. He's such a respected character on and off the pitch. And and never one to shirk his defensive duties either.
Great ball if he can get there. Sylvestre makes the interception. Well, that's a key interception. It's very disappointing, it has to be said. And Baston makes a dash for it. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And here's Eto. Eto gets flagged offside. Can they get him away? Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped. Looks a tracking ball. And the shot. Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we just see. They have a habit of making their presence felt. And here we are, early stages. We struck one, and he looks hungry for more. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Sergio. Looks to be on the defence. It's loose, and there's a race to the ball. Shot could be on the finish! Crossbar comes to the rescue. That should get the job done. And he's gone looking for safety. It'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Shevchenko charging forward, all on his feet. He's in! Mosley! And Messi! Wanted to outhit the keeper, but still off target.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Shevchenko. That's well seen too. Simeone. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been cut short. Bullet. Sharp little ball here. Great defending, strong and determined. This is Eto. Stam gets a foot in here. Diaz. Eto.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get it through? It's not ball out wide. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Diaz. And he's decided to go for it. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Just eases him off the ball. And he skips past his man. Up with that dink over the top. He's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's quick to snatch him back. And here's Van Basten. That is a great pick out. Takes the shot!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. Stam is there and he can get that clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Ahmad.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Messi is always looking to break lines. graceful movements. Davis calmly anticipates. Diogo Dallo is sporting a guilty look after that.
The teammates are really annoyed with that, you know. They have every right to be.
Looking to play it in. Diallo is in a really good position out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity around this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ahmad! Oh, it's a dumping hit. Nice Ahmad. Kanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ahmad, can he get on the end of this? That looks a tracking roll. Might be dangerous. Can he finish? It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Manchester United are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up and to be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk averse.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're underway for the second half. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Still a little off target. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Messi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ahmad. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Diallo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was facing, and it wasn't.
That's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Serginho. Serginho!
Scores for mild irritation. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to thread one through. This is Messi. He is through here. Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that is well cleared. Some resolute defending there.
Ahmad really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Serginho deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Tries to pass it through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on pulling away and eventually you might just...
Shapes the shoots! And no mistake! They have pulled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
There's the crossfield ball. Riker. Stam. Casemiro. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he was alert to it. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly reboot.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Real chance! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! A finish of true class! And they've got their lead back! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
The manager could make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Now it's Trossard. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a cute ball. And it's been played through. Space for him to turn and look. Silvestre. Can't breathe a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Makalele does really well there, he is strong. Played through for him. Promising position. Last ditch defending, but that'll do. That's put play to the danger. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Laid out to the left flank. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Silvestre gets it clear. Beckenbauer. That's a decent ball. I think we're just about done here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
It's clear to see he is not at all happy with that.
An encouragement to pass with an intelligent run, but the pass is like
It's Hazard! And a big finish! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Manchester United have surely won it, or so you would...
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off the ball quickly.
And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides were bustling going about their business. buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions. And he can deliver too.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Nuno Mendes. De Bruyne. And he cuts out for sanskuy. Manchester United with the corner. There first. Olise plays it short. Olise's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Akanji. Threads one in. Trossard looking to receive it in space.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Adams tries to clear. Ball's gone astray. And he welcomes it. Tries one from range. He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Beckenbauer. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
That is one way to stop him. In with the challenge. Playing towards the other side. Ahmad. Oh, this looks sharp. Shesko. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. De Bruyne.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Timber receives it in a wide position. Timber got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's De Bruyne. Good ball, good take. Silvesh is there to clear. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Diogo Dalot. Nice Ahmad. Out for a third. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Trossard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well spotted.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Sweeped it tidily. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Casemiro. Messi. Going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard venturing down the left. De Bruyne. And Adams. And it's Gerrard. And it is Mbappe. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Trossard casts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
he needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
See the final 5 minutes of the first half. It's good to return it.
That's a decent goal. Oh,
There's the header! Goal! Manchester United! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
That's good vision. The referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just one goal is still anybody's game here. Manchester United already behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So the action resumes.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now this could be a chance. Diogo Dalot. Messi! It's fallen loose again! Gerrard. That is a little undercooked. Trossard. Running strong and purposeful. Gerrard. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Messi. Trossard. Timber gets a foot in here. And it's Gerrard. Knocks it into space. He's gone away. Tries a shot! Goal! A 2-0 lead and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressure from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Beckenbauer. Timber.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Throw it.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Silvesh gets over and intercepts. It's their second quarter of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now they can string out a defence. The most accurate pass. Right card, running with intent. Tries to pass it through. Trossard. He's felt that, hasn't he? That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Messi looking to play it into the box. And it's hoisted clear. Sheshko is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Out towards the flank. Now it's Ahmad. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Beckenbauer. And it's Gerrard. So what can they make of this? Gets a good foot in there. And he's not looking for safety. Oh, good spread. And he's whipped it across.
When it's delivered early like that, the defenders just can't get themselves
Back
set.
in once more. That's a decent clearance. And played it back swiftly. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Gerard. Beckenbauer. Now it's Mbappe. Somewhat off target. This is De Bruyne. It's Mendes. De Bruyne. Diogo Dallo with the clearance. Rijkaard. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, you did so well to reach that. Pedro. And here's Gerard. Referee flagging gives him offside.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it would give would be huge, no matter what the end result is.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of... Pedro! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer. Correa. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Laid out to the left flank. He's in a great position here. That's where it came from. Played in terrific effort. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vinicius Junior is offering a right smile there.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. This ended up in no man's land. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. McAllister. And the referee brings it to a close. Here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us.